What's going on, everyone? Cubeologist here again, and today I've got another quick average of 5 daily Q&A for you all. This is a pretty good average for me. I think it's like a 15.6. All that information will be down in the description, but let's get into the first question. First question says,
obviously avoiding trying to pronounce
what I was saying is, the first question is the Ghost Cube very difficult? I'm looking forward to buying one. I don't know if it's worth $36. Well, if you can find one for $36, I would say buy it because they're really fun and I really enjoy it. They're just so expensive because they're kind of difficult to make, I think. I'm not sure why, but normally shape mods are not that cheap. So yeah, I'd say go for it. Then CB Cuber says, do you ever see yourself getting into speed solving higher layered cubes for WCA events? You know, like 7, 6, 5, stuff like that. Absolutely. I already do them. I'm just really bad at it. I take like 10 minutes to do a 7x7. I think 7 minutes to do a 6x6, and my 5x5 somewhere between 2 and 3 depending on my day. Then the next question is by Dark Conure Cubing. He says, what do you think of Felix's OH world record? And if you guys aren't aware, Felix did get the OH world record. I'm sure you are aware because I haven't made a video in a while, but it was a 6.88, which is unbelievable. His ability just blows me away. So I don't think that'll be beaten for a while unless it's him or unless somebody gets another last layer skip like the last world record. But as you guys know, that didn't even beat Felix. So yeah, that's amazing. Congrats to Felix. Then 27 Cuber says, what are your thoughts on possible mass-produced 17x17 or Yotaminx? My thoughts are I wouldn't be able to afford it, so it really doesn't matter either way. Then KGD says, I'm going to my first competition on the 23rd. Wow, that's in 3 days. Any advice? Just try not to be nervous and talk to people. I know trying not to be nervous is pointless because it's going to either happen or not happen, but just try to relax and have fun. Don't worry so much about your times and just meet people. Most of the people I've met at competitions are super nice, so I'm sure you'll find the same thing. But yeah, just have a good time. PYR14 says, probably weird question, what's your average on Pyraminx? My average on Pyraminx kind of fluctuates because I will go in spurts of practicing, and typically I don't practice unless I'm warming up for a competition. So I'm between 10 and 15 seconds, probably a little higher, but you can check out my WCA profile or ID. I'll put it down in the description, and you can see those 20-second solves that I'm lying about. Nathaniel Green, the Mei Ying just came out to the cubicle. It is on the way, sir. That's going to be all the questions I'm going to cover today because I want to talk to you guys for a little bit. Something I'm actually doing right now is getting back into the flow of making videos. I appreciate all of the patience that you guys had with me when I went down to Florida for my sister's graduation. That went really well. I actually took a small break from cubing, probably solved my 3x3 10 times while I was down there in the course of 5 days, which is crazy for me because it's something I'm constantly doing, but it's actually helped my times a little bit. And I wanted to talk about this average because the cube I'm using is actually the new Chi Thunderclap. It's a super good cube, feels a lot like the Hualong. It's kind of like a mix between the Hualong and one of the YJ cubes like the Sulong or something like that. It feels like a mix between those two, but expect reviews coming out. I've got an unboxing from Cube Depot coming out soon, and I'm going to be doing a review of one of those cubes. I've got to review this. I'm going to make a video about the Dimensions cube, so expect a ton of videos out the rest of this week going into next week, and we'll be throwing in some daily average of 5 Q&As on top of that. So I hope you guys are enjoying everything I'm putting out. Expect it to continue, and you'll hear from me really soon. Bye, guys.